Hello, buddy. Welcome back to the channel. Today we will be predicting the NBA playoffs. So you can see this is the seedings. Portland LAL. I think Los Angeles Star Power will beat Damian Lillard. Davis will guard Damian Lillard, which I think is a mismatch. And Lakers in 5. Houston OKC. There is rumblings that Westbrook will miss 2 or 3 games. I think he'll miss 2 games. In those 2 games, OKC has to win at least 1. When Westbrook comes back, the Rockets are a much better team than OKC. I have the Rockets taking this one in 6. You can't rely on Chris Paul to be your best player in the playoffs. Houston taking it in 6 again. Utah, Denver, Bol, you have to rely on Bol. I mean, Bol is a decent player. He's a meme, but he's not that good of an NBA player compared to other NBA players. So I still got the Nuggets taking this one in 5. Utah, you're gonna rely on Rudy Gobert? No, that's not a very good strategy. Donovan Mitchell will have to be only the one man who scores like 30 a game. 25 a game, yeah. And you need a lot of players who score like 25 a game in the playoffs, like 2 or 3 maybe even 3. Yeah, probably 2, but still. The Lakers have that in AD and Anthony Davis, and maybe even Kyle Kuzma sometimes. He did play well in the seeding game, so I got the Denver Nuggets taking it in 5. And for them, Jamal Murray can score 25, Porter Jr. can score 25, and Bol probably can't, but he's a meme. You know, anything can happen with Bol. Okay, this one I got LAC winning against the Mavericks. Mavericks just don't have a lot of playoff experience. Tim Hardaway is kind of a veteran, 27, but he doesn't have playoff experience. He was with the Knicks. Okay, so I got the Clippers taking it in 6 games. Porzingis has been lights out in the bubble, but he's not good enough to carry them. Luka Doncic, I personally think he's playing bad, worse than he was in the regular year. I don't know. Other people think otherwise. He improved, but no, I think he actually declined a little, which is weird. I will admit. Okay, we're going to the Eastern Conference. I'll warn you, there is one upset alert. I think, not in the first round, but in the second or third of the conference finals. Yeah, in the conference finals, there will be an upset alert. I like the team that would. I like the team which is going to upset. I'm not telling you that team yet. Okay, Milwaukee, Orlando, easy sweep for Milwaukee. Just don't have to talk about it. Milwaukee's one of the best defensive teams in the NBA, probably even the best. Orlando's best player is Nikola Vucevic, who benefits from being a good defender, so he's an average. Well, not average, above average, well above average, above average offensive player, but still, you can't have him as your best offensive player. I got the Bucks sweeping the Magic. Indiana, Miami. Miami was in the 2 seed a lot this year. I remember before the shutdown, it kind of been cold a little in the bubble, but I think that they just are a better 3-point shooting team. Indiana, Sabonis will be out for a little. Oladipo has looked pretty bad for his standards. So I got Miami taking it in 5. Actually, what I said about the upset is not true. Like, it might still happen, not for upset in just which round. Boston, Philadelphia. I'll think Boston will beat Philadelphia. Simmons is injured. Ole Miss this round for sure. Next round too. And maybe we'll come back in the conference finals if they make the finals. Yeah, he's definitely coming back. But he's definitely not playing in the first round. I got Boston taking it in 5. Embiid will try to do something. He's not that good enough to carry a team single-handedly. Boston win the series in 5. Toronto, Brooklyn. This is an easy sweep for Toronto. I think Brooklyn are missing their 3 best players. Obvious they're missing their 3 best players, but I think Brooklyn's not a strong team. If they had this for the whole year, I think they would not make the playoffs because Dinwiddie was playing and Kyrie was playing for a little, for 25, 30 games. But I think Toronto will sweep Brooklyn. Okay, we're going to do the semifinals for the West. Lakers, Houston. Now, I think Frank Vogel will do something weird to stop Russell Westbrook. We'll make a mismatch on Russell Westbrook by guarding Anthony Davis on Russell Westbrook. That will be, I know it's weird, but I think that's going to happen. But actually, D'Antoni might not let that. Might say to Russ, get away from AD, but because AD is 7 foot and Russ is 6'2". Yeah, Russell Westbrook got COVID. I remembered that. He got coronavirus. So, yeah, Russell Westbrook got coronavirus. And that doesn't affect his game a lot, but I have the Lakers taking this one in 6. Denver, LAC, Clippers, Paul George playing lights out in the bubble. I think he should be, instead of not Victor Oladipo as a bubble, for that bubble, I think it should be 1 bubble MVP, but first, Damian Lillard, 2 TJ Warren, 3 I think it's Paul George. Yeah, that's how I think the bubble MVP order should be. Okay, LA, and I think LAC will win in 5-6 games. Now that will be a tough series, a little tough. Jokic is obviously skinny. Actually, on the court, he doesn't look as skinny as he is off the court. It's just weird, but I don't know. He doesn't look that skinny on the court as he did off the court in that picture. I don't know if it's clickbait. It might, honestly. He looks nothing like that on the court. I think it's clickbait. That may be a hot take, but I don't know. LAC. Actually, we'll do this. Oh, this is the upset alert. I got the Heat winning against the Bucks in 7. No, Miami to win in 7. Yeah. I just think the young guys will step up. Tyler Hero, good. Jimmy Butler has playoff experience. Good defensive team. He carries the defense. He and Bam Adebayo carry the defense, while Hero, Adebayo, and Butler carry the offense. I just think they don't have many holes. They're a deep team. Gordon Dragic is coming off the bench. Good 6-man. He might be the 5th best 6-man in the league. I don't know. Just bench player, not necessarily 6-man. Because Hero and Williams. Who do you count as a 6-man? Yeah, so it isn't really 6-man. It's just bench player. Toronto, Boston. I'll say Toronto wins it in 6 games. Boston just doesn't have enough depth. And the star power is question 2. Is Kemba Walker good enough to win a championship? I still think he's their best player. Actually, Jason Tatum is. after the bubble. I didn't watch much Celtics game in the bubble. I think I only watched one, them against the Bucks. That was a good game until the end, I remember. Giannis was a beast. Beast. Yeah, I think he just too bad. Too bad for the Celtics. They had to go against Giannis this game. But they'll lose in 6. So this will be the final matchup, conference finals. Oh, the Lakers against the Clippers. So it'll come down to star power. I think AD will guard Kawhi and LeBron will guard Paul George. Anthony Davis, since he's the better defender, Anthony Davis is the better defender, he should guard the better player too. And I actually think Anthony Davis is a better player than Kawhi. I mean, call me crazy, but he is a better player. Okay, so I think the Lakers and star power matters, and Paul George is obviously worse than LeBron James. That's not any question. That's not any hard question to say. LeBron James is one of the best players in the league. I think he's the second best player in the league. AD is the third. I think Kawhi is the fourth, and James Harden's the fifth. Giannis obviously being one, I think. I think it's pretty obvious that Giannis is the best player in the league. Clippers, Lakers. I know Clippers have more depth, but actually, Williams and Harrell are both out. I don't know if they'll come back. They'll probably come back for now, for this round of the playoffs. But Montrezl Harrell's case is pretty, I don't know. He did probably practice basketball at least a few times, but he sat out even more time because he has family issues. His grandma died, I think. Yeah, that was the reason he is not playing. So, I think Lakers will win in 6 games. Miami, Toronto. Miami again with the young three-point shooting. Again, Bam Adebayo is a two-way player. Jimmy Butler is also a two-way player. You could argue Jimmy Butler is a better offensive player. Yeah, I agree with you if you said that. But defensively, Bam Adebayo is a top 10 defender in the league. So I have Miami taking this one in 6. The finals, the NBA champion will be the Miami Heat in 6-7 games. Okay, my picks are in. And what will the point margin be in game 1? I think LA will win that game, and there will be 3 points. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.